We are not just spending it, we are investing it. We are creating a future by that investment. Recently I was saying to our people, I said every prayer you pray today is stored up in heaven for your needs tomorrow. He said there are angels in heaven that hold vials before the throne, which are the prayers of the saints. So the fragrance of your prayers today will still speak for you tomorrow. So you need time. And there is no point trying to confuse yourself. Oh, you know, business and spiritual life, they are two separate entities. You are just one person, a spiritual man in business. And so you need to be connected to your spiritual root in order to keep on bearing your fruits. So you need help from heaven. The insight of Job was his strength in the day of trouble. Most of the regrettable investments we made, they were not divinely guided. Every divinely guided investment will yield maximum results. And when the Lord is your shepherd, you shall not want. Goodness and mercy shall be following you all the days of your life. To be spiritually minded is life and peace, and to be carnally minded is death. One of the greatest American businessmen by name J.C. Penney. J.C. Penney was taught by his mother to have a quality walk with God. And just like the story of R.G. Lotoroni, at a point, he felt, look, maybe we try the other side. And everything came crashing down until he came back on his feet with God. And then God restored his glory back in business. God does not need you for anything. You need him for everything. The second cost in this contest is what I've called the intellectual cost. Knowledge is power. As I've often said, to be informed is to be transformed, and to be uninformed is to be deformed. The more enlightened we are on any subject matter, the greater the level of command we gain. My people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 13. We need a working knowledge of any venture we are embarking on. It is information that gives value to every vision. I knew God told us to embark on Covenant University as a project. That was great. But time was invested in searching and researching what kind of university are we heading for. So models were reviewed from 1,000 years plus behind till the present day. Which kind of university are we looking at? Explorative studies of Oxford, of Yale, of Harvard were done with a deep sense of commitment to find a bearing for this university vision. And when we started, and tradition was trying to contend with the vision, I told them in one meeting, I said, stop. I know what I saw. When I see what I saw, I will know. What I'm seeing now is not what I saw. So it's not just having the vision. It is having adequate information with which to drive the vision. Information is the vehicle with which every vision is driven to its accomplishment. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Intellectual cost, that is where many people in the church crash today. People are in business they don't know one thing about. It's so important the intellectual cost has been ignored. That's why many businesses are short-lived. That's why many businesses don't outlive their founders. They crash before the men themselves die. Because there is no adequate information to drive that vision. It has to crash. Isaiah 33 verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. Wisdom and knowledge, they are stabilizers of destiny. Every business is stabilized on wisdom and knowledge. So important. Any business you are in that is void of intellectual property will be short-lived. Any business we are in that is void of adequate intellectual property, that is void of intellectual property, is sure to be short-lived. The more enlightened we are on any subject matter, the greater level of command we gain. Success and sustainable success is guaranteed by access to quality information. We are called to give attention to reading, to exhortations, and to doctrines. To give ourselves wholly to these things that our profiting may appear to all. A reader today, a leader tomorrow. A reader today and a leader tomorrow. It was Abraham Lincoln that said, you are the same person you are today in 5 years' time, except for two things. The books you read and the companies you keep. The books you read and the companies you keep. I don't play with it. Our lack of adequate intellectual property is the reason for our poverty. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, give yourself to the things you find, that your profiting may appear to all. That your profiting may appear to all. After those readings that I had to go through in the process of building Covenant University, I came with a conclusion that Covenant University shall be a new generation Harvard. I looked at it and was convinced in my heart that's the way we are going. And we are not just forgetting traditional knowledge, we are committed to creating knowledge that solves real life problems. We are not out to graduate people that will be seeking for jobs. We are graduating job creators. Then what's that? Ignorance is costly. Don't toy with it. There is no mountain anywhere. Every man's ignorance is his mountain. The number 3 cost here in our context, what I've called physical cost. Physical cost. High elasticity is a requirement for high performance. It takes hard work to fly high. Hard workers are high flyers. Every success story is traceable to high-level investment of time, energy, and resources. Say with me, energy. Investment of time, energy, and resources. Energy. You need energy to maximize destiny. You need energy to maximize destiny. Every success story is traceable to high-level investment of time, energy, and resources. Even Christ said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. For the night cometh where no man can walk. John 9:4. High-level energy is an all-time requirement for high-level performance. High-level accomplishment. So everybody you see and say, I'm just tired. I don't know, I just feel like going to rest. Every time he wants to rest. 5 days a week is resting. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hand to sleep. He says, so shall thy poverty. Every year you see poverty, they have just put failure. Failure coming to that individual.